Dale Wolfhard. Welcome back to Minecraft. It's been a few days. Well, actually, it hasn't been that long in theory, but a new update, a new Minecraft update came out. Today actually. I expected it to come out a little bit later. I think I heard it was coming out on the 10th, but it came out today. So let's create a new world here. Twitch Survival Season 2. Caves and Cliffs Part 2 is what came out. I should have said. So obviously the goal for this so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and find a mountain. We're gonna explore how the new caves work. And we're basically starting anew. Caves are one of the most integral parts to the Minecraft experience, which is kind of a given, and it starts with mine and ends with craft. But in terms of what you have to do, mining is essential. You can get away without doing it, but it's not recommended. So we are gonna wander about for a little while, and we're gonna find ourselves we're gonna explore the new mountain biomes, take a look at some of the new items potentially, and hopefully get all these sheep early so I don't have to worry about a bed later, because that would be nice for exploring, because then I don't have to make a homestead. I can just, kind of place a bed wherever I feel like placing a bed. So, but yeah, really what we're doing here is we're starting a new season of Minecraft. If you haven't already caught up, this is the first episode of Season 2. I've recently decided, in the last episode, I decided to end the original playthrough that started with the creation of this channel, and decided to start anew with the new update. I had already planned on starting anew because the new update changes terrain generation, and although I didn't have to create a new world for it, I figured it would make more sense too, especially since I started hitting kind of a wall with my ability. I've also lowered the difficulty. I believe I was working on normal in the last playthrough. I'm going easy now because clearly normal does not work for me. I thought I was a pro gamer. I'm not. Not even close. So, as I mentioned, we're just gonna be starting anew. We're gonna be trying this again with the new terrain and cave generation, which I'm very excited to see. I have played already. This is not my first time playing since the introduction of the update. However, I haven't done really a whole lot of exploring anything particularly new. A lot of what I have already seen is nothing new to this point. So, at least that will be different. I've not reached the bottom of the world yet. I've barely done any exploring in caves. So we've got a lot ahead of us here, essentially. So, let's continue mining this wood so we can begin. I don't really want birch, but I guess I grabbed that. I'm not sure why, but I did. Didn't seem like we got a really good spawn. I think we might end up being on a decent-sized island, but hopefully this is just, how the area looks, I guess. So I think we'll start with exploring what's already on the map. Ugh, that does not look good. That does not look good at all. There's another stick. And there's more wood here to be acquired. Oh. I don't see any more, nor do I care to find more. Alright, let's begin our adventure here. First by crafting all of our, turning all of our wood into planks. That's a very basic step that I should have had down in the first place. Crafting table. Cool. We've only got 2 wool, so hopefully I can find me another sheep. I'm just gonna toss this all into the back of my inventory. At some point I will have to make a semi-permanent homestead, or at least gather everything that one needs to make a permanent homestead, because I will be needing food, you know, cooked food and stuff of this sort. But for now we'll get by with what we have, because that's all we have. A single pork chop and some mutton will do. Aha! Alright, we've got that task completed. Let's put down that crafting table real quick and make ourselves our first bed of the series. But yeah, I got distracted. So, essentially, Season 1 is over. The original Minecraft playthrough ended at the Nether portion. I was not able to advance any farther than that, unfortunately. But this season, rather, is going to be a little bit different. Like I said, I'm running on a different difficulty, but also there's a bunch of new world stuff to explore. We're going to be probably doing a little bit more exploring for the early part of this series, which will hopefully drag out a little bit of this series playtime. That's what I'm hoping for, at least, because I think we had a permanent home. We had our first homestead set up by the end of the first episode. Alright, it looks like I'm on an island, which is about the worst thing I could have gotten when I hadn't had intended. Now, granted, at least this is a heavily wooded... Really? Already? Oh, never mind. What I was gonna say, though, is that at least, you know, this is a very heavily wooded island, but it's not... Oops, sorry. It is not the best that we could have at the moment. So, that's nice, I guess. Okay. Sorry, I'm messing with my stream overlay, or my stream replay, rather. Not seeing anything, and I would like to be. Okay. What did I do that for? Oh, yeah, we need to make a boat. That is something that we do need to do. So, we're gonna have to do that. Alright, okay, good. This spreads out a little bit going this way. Nice. I need some stone, which fortunately there's some surface stone right here. So one interesting aspect of the new update that I will point out is the fact that like the height that you are at on the Y coordinate goes up a lot quicker and a lot more frequently than it used to. For the most part, in most biomes, you'd stick around 64. You know, usually a few blocks, you know, maybe 10 blocks above, rarely a whole lot more. But now, you know, one hill will bring you up to like 130, which is a lot more than they used to do, I will say. But I think probably the most interesting aspect is just the fact that, let me get a look around here real quick. But yeah, it seems like the map overall is, or the height you can reach at is just totally, you know, been messed with, which is, you know, understandable. Oh, one thing I will point out is the fact that the what am I thinking of here? Oh yeah, I presume that the height that snow happens at, I guess, then the height that snow falls at has increased pretty significantly. It used to be, I believe, 92. Block 92 and up, either block 92 and up or block 93 and up, is where snow used to begin. Alright, so that gets us 60 stone right there. That one pick. I don't know why I'm breaking this with my hand, but I might as well commit. I found spruce, and you bet I'm going to use it, because that is my thing. And I believe in the last playthrough I actually made my house out of oak. No, I think I made it out of spruce, because I could. Let me see if I can see my house at any point. Minecraft episodes... Yeah, I can't be bothered to look. I probably did make it out of spruce. Spruce is my preferred building block, for those of you who aren't already aware. Because, you know, it's good wood, I guess. It's a good wood color. For those of you who want to watch more well, no, I guess I should probably say that at the end of the episode. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it now? Okay. It's really hard to make content out of just breaking blocks, I will say. Especially since I've kind of ran out of things to talk about, because to be honest, I've kind of exhausted my expertise on this new update. There's not a whole lot to go on about. Again, I've broken multiple trees, and but I can make an axe. So why haven't I done that? Okay, and nightfall is on its way, but that's okay, because we have a bed off the bat, which is nice. Let's put it on the crafting table. Make a few more sticks. Wooden sword, wooden pick, wooden axe. I said wood the entire time. Stone is what this is. Okay. Got all our stone tools. Sleep. Nice. And it seems that the final product has changed a decent bit since the snapshot, so I'm not exactly sure what everything looks like at the moment, to be honest. I don't really know what to expect in terms of how the caves look now. I've seen some of the caves, and to be honest, they don't look like anything special thus far. They just look like regular old caves. But I could be... But they just look like really wide open caves. Which I'm not exactly sure how I feel about that. I think the caves being as compact as they are was easy to work with, I guess, but we'll see. I think this update is going to have a huge effect on the meta of, like, Minecraft speedrunning. I think that's going to make a big difference, because now a pretty much integral part of Minecraft has been permanently changed. Although now that I think about it, Minecraft speedruns don't really, at least the fastest Minecraft speedruns, don't really utilize caves anyway. Most of them, oh really? Damn it. Most of them don't even really involve caves if they don't have to, like, really? They like to kind of... What am I looking for here? Because, I mean, you can, in theory, get away with just using wooden tools, and even stone even stone tools would not be that far of a stretch to be able to do it with. But I mean, obviously, something like this is pretty integral to the playthrough. Is a big lava pool that one can use to build their nether portal for a speedrun. We're not going to be doing a speedrun. We're doing a regular old playthrough. I'm not going to use any particular speedrun tactics. I'm going to play this game kind of by the books. At least by my books. Minecraft Survival Handbook, which is so extremely outdated at this point that it doesn't even really matter all that much as to what it says. It would be kind of interesting to play it by the book and see how that kind of affects it, because obviously there's a lot of things that one would normally use in the game that one can't use because of the nature of how old the book is, and that, and stuff like that. But I don't know, I guess it could be interesting to see how that kind of works, how that changes things, you know, looking at such a old book that was, I believe, running on probably 1.7 or 1.8. Last I checked. Maybe there was an updated version for the combat update. I don't remember off the top of my head. Alright, well, this biome's already expired, and we're moving to swamp, which I'm not terribly fond of. And we're still doing well on food, fortunately, although I will not avoid collecting more. Okay, looks like it turns into swamp this way, too. I'm hoping to find some new terrain, you know? I mean, I don't just want to be looking at the same old the whole time, but maybe I have to. I'll wander through here briefly, see if I can find me one of them blue flowers. One of them light blue flowers to make a bed with. That was one of the things one of my old friends did a lot was they'd always try to look for a swamp to get that blue flower, that light blue flower, for their dog collar, for one of their dogs' collars. I don't know why that stuck with me, but it did. At least it does. Okay, I don't feel like going this far into it, and it's starting to change anyway. So we're gonna try and head north. Is that north? That is north. We're gonna try and head north and see if we can find, see if that. Well, I think it's a roofed forest that way. It could have just been a normal forest. I don't know. I didn't look that hard. But our goal for today is to find new territory. To find that new block development. Or the new terrain development, rather. Can you tell it's a little bit late for me to be recording? It's not even that late. It's only 8:50. But I'm recording a solo video at 8:50. Okay, I could do that, but frankly, that would probably not be the smartest idea that I could make at this very moment. Alright, let's continue making our way over. How much spruce do we have? Oh boy, plenty. Plenty of spruce. Nice. Okay, yeah, no, I think it's just a regular forest up this way. That's okay. We can make do with that. I should probably move the mic farther away from my face so you can. Here we go. You know. Even though it does, you know, make me sound a bit louder. Like I'm not talking as quietly as I am. It's probably for the best. And Minecraft's a quiet game, so I'm not exactly concerned about not being able to hear myself. I need more. That's been stuck in my... That specific... Okay. That specific line has been stuck in my head for the last few hours. Bonk, bonk. Good God. Okay, it looks like there's some spruce mixed in. The biome generation seems a bit different. It just doesn't seem to be generating biomes in the same way that it used to. The biome distance seems to be kind of small. I feel like I'm just walking into biome after biome. I don't feel like I'm really, you know, that feels kind of weird, I guess. But I don't know. Okay, well, there is a roofed forest here. So I guess we'll try and get up on the top of that and try and get a vantage point here and see if we can find anything of interest from the rooftops. A little bit of parkour. Except not really, but, you know, a little bit, I guess. I see more spruce out that way. Yeah, there's just kind of some sporadic small spruce biomes, but I still, again, I don't know what's up with that. Like, why is it so sporadic? Why is spruce not like its own? Looks like it might be if we go farther this way, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. But, I'm excited to be starting up a new Minecraft series, because this is... I mean, I've started up a bunch of series, but I've never started up, like, a part 2 of anything. You know what I mean? Just in case I need... I mean, I will need 3 wool for a homestead bed. And I might as well collect more of this because I need the food. Because my food is starting to go down at this point. So we've expired our free trial of not being hungry. So far, the terrain generation that I have seen has not been too out of the ordinary. I've seen a couple of pretty tall hills. And I mean really tall hills. But I haven't seen any snow or anything in particular. Ohio did when we played earlier. Me, Scotland, and Ohio played earlier today, and he saw it, but I didn't. Maybe if I have to, for the sake of content, I will go there for a brief little tangent and kind of take a look at that for a minute just to see whatever exactly it was that he was seeing. I don't know the exact location, but I have a rough estimate. Yeah, and a lot of the cave entrances don't seem to be as smooth as they used to. They seem to be a lot more harsh, a lot more vertical, which is also a little bit annoying. There's also a great risk with how big the caves seem to be. There's a pretty big risk of running into of, like, say you're mining. Ooh, is that a mega taiga over there? I haven't done any survival in a mega taiga. For those of you unaware, mega taiga is my favorite biome. No, that's not a mega taiga. That's a tall. I think it's just a tall spruce. Well, I guess it is a mega taiga. It's just not. Doesn't develop. It looks like the same way as it used to. Because if you look at the thumbnail for like my exploring Jackson video. Ooh. Oh, he's exploring the United Territories of Jackson, I believe is what I called the video, which is my creative world. That video, or that world, you know, that mega taiga had a very different style of tree. I mean, that style of tree was there. Wow, this is terrible. This style of tree was in existence, but it wasn't really common. Ooh, why am I not taking this? Nice. Night falls once again. So we have some mega taiga here that I might try and homestead in, and I guess I should mark this ruined portal as well. Ooh, and some coal. That's good to have seen. Really, Ohio? Now's when you invite me to a party? When I'm in the middle of streaming Minecraft? Come on now. You know better than that. He doesn't at all. He doesn't know better than a whole lot of anything, really. Alright. Get some sleep in for day 2. Alright. Ooh, my hunger is going down fast. I have a lot of mutton. I'm gonna have to eat raw mutton, which I'm not exactly very fond of. Okay, I need a furnace and coal, which I have enough to make those. Oh, let me start the coordinate marking. We'll mark right here for no reason in particular. Memo. Minecraft house coordinates. Twitch survival 2. 744 negative 1029. Portal by mega taiga. I always called it a super taiga, but eventually I did find out that it's actually mega taiga, and I was incorrect about the way that I had pronounced it. So it seems like, yeah, a lot of these trees are the same height, but it looks like they just added more leaves to the trees, because they used to just kind of have no leaves for the majority of it, and then they would just have, kind of like the top of any of these trees, would just be something like that, but on a much larger scale, I guess. So, oh wow, that was useless. I mean, 2 coal will probably get by, but it's not preferable. So, yeah, I will say, I mean, again, as I've mentioned countless times, I'm a big fan of the mega taiga. is my favorite type of biome. It's been a staple of my creative worlds for since the PS3 when I found out that it was a biome in the first place. Probably in around 2015 or 16, around then. Alright, well, let's cook some meat here so we can survive a little bit. No real vantage points from here. I might want to go back up there in order to see better again. Mega Taigas are great, or pretty good for survival, though, because there is a lot of spruce to be gathered, although it takes a minute to do so. But you can pretty much use an entire wooden pickaxe on one area, you know. Alright, full hunger, but we still want to use up all of that. So it's cool that we found a Mega Taiga, but that's not really what we're looking for. Ohio? You know better than this. I'm streaming a solo video. Use as much of this as coal will permit. And hopefully that'll be enough to get by for another while until I can find a bit more coal. Eventually I'm going to have to find a homestead for the sake of my inventory is full. Of course I'm going to start discarding stuff that I don't really want, but eventually that's not going to work anymore. Alright, we're on our last bit of coal here. Yeah, we'll make it through the mud, that's for sure. Alright, no time to waste, even though I'm pretty sure I wasted plenty of time. See how much of that we can get. Alright, I think that's all we're gonna get. Nope, not even. Alright. This is our food source for now. We're gonna have to make it work. Okay. Alright, that is a full inventory. Stuff's gonna start piling up on the hotbar. And eventually we're gonna have to start discarding some stuff that we don't really want. But for now, this is our, exploration is our focus. What is that? Holy shit. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but that is fucking huge. That might be our ticket. That might be our ticket. And it's not just outside, but it's pretty close to being in the Mega Taiga. So, that's fucking huge. What? Alright, we gotta get there. That's our fucking, that's it. That's where we're looking. That's where I was trying to go. Ow, I don't care. We have found it. Oh, and I got a little blue flower on the way there. So we should have at least something of a view of that Mega Taiga. Maybe not much, but something. How the fuck am I gonna get there? Usually the best way is to find waterfalls. Waterfalls seem to be very plentiful in this update. So that might be our ticket, I guess, is just to find a waterfall and try to scale as much as I can from there. This should put me close to ground. the pickaxe ready, or get the wood, or use wood, I guess. That's probably our best bet. To be fair, I don't need most of this. Of course, if I do decide to stay here, I'm going to have to find a better way to scale this mountain. But of course, this is just the first side that I saw. There might be better ways to climb this little Everest here, but we'll figure that one out when we get there. That's kind of the issue with mountains. Mountains are, you know, I'm a big fan of mountains. I like putting houses on mountains. What is that? That's a village. There's a village on this mountain. Or at least on part of it. Whoa. I ought to put a house there. Oh, and this would actually be a pretty good way of scaling it. Let's get a view from the top here. So we're at 110. That's probably going to put us much, much fucking higher. I guess that's pretty cool too. There are skeletons there though, so I'm not going that way. Yeah, mountains have always been very tough to climb up in the first place, so that's definitely going to become an issue if we choose to homestead out the mountain. But I think that little valley there is probably going to be the best spot. The prime location. More coal. Need that right now. Is that okay. I'm not sure what that was, but that's okay. I do wish render distance was a little bit farther. It always feels like render distance is so close. Oh. Cool. Anyway, we continue trying to scale the mountain. Yeah, it looks like I don't think, I mean, I might have a better opportunity on the other side of the mountain, but definitely not on this side. Alright. Racking in a decent amount of coal. That's what you like to see at this stage in a world development. Ooh, here we go. This ought to help. Is that iron? I see iron. No. I'm starting to think that iron only spawns at a certain level. Okay, well, we're about to figure out what that snow level is, too. Alright, well, this isn't gonna work. Oh, pumpkins. Oh. Man, if I was cool, I could make such a cool fucking thing out of this. If I was cool, I could make one bitchin' build out of this, but I have no idea how to develop that. Alright, well, we're definitely gonna have to take a quick nap up here, that's for certain. Oop, oh, okay. Well, I didn't mean to press that, but it's not like it's a issue that I did. Alright, we're almost to the summit here, I think. No. Fuck no, we ain't. We're at the summit of this section, but we still have a lot to cover. Give me my bed. I hate that. Alright. Ooh, that is a pretty cool village. I think the village might be our early homestead, I'm thinking, maybe? What are we thinking? Yeah, that's going to be pretty much impossible to scale. What is that? It's just a regular taiga. Over there. Alright, well, let's descend. Make our descent here. Before we make our way back up to the top. I don't think I'm going to be able to scale all the way up to there. I mean, I can, but it's probably going to be mostly building and or mining. my way up, and I just don't really feel like doing that, not at the moment at least. Okay, mobs are more hostile on mountains, I have found. Why are there rabbits? I feel like rabbits would not be able to work on this altitude. But spiders would. Mildly flawed logic. Ow. Kinda wanna punch this pig into oblivion. I didn't, but whatever. And mob spawning can be a little bit of an issue on mountains too. I mean, mountains aren't the best place for homesteads. They might be better to look at, to be honest, which might be why I might build at the base here. And ravines have just kind of turned into large caves, I've also noticed. Or caves have just kind of turned into ravines. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay, damn. You go. Alright, now we can scale our way over to these parts of the village. I don't know how much of the village is actually on this mountain. I gotta imagine most of it's, yeah, down this way. Curious spawn location for, yep, can't go that way for a village, but oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually access anything of note from this area. There might be something on top of that. I don't know. First time chant from viewer, Irius Squid 444. I remember that name. How is that a first time chat from viewer? I know that name. Ooh. 2 purple beds. Alright. Great. Now I don't have to keep white bed. Or this wool, actually. I'll take these torches. I keep throwing these and I'm gonna have to throw them back again, but whatever. I can throw out that shit later. It's Merc. Yeah, that's what I thought. Howdy, Merc. Welcome to the stream. So I have a new Minecraft, a new series on Minecraft. A new season. The old one is over, this is the new one. Checking out the new update. Oh, okay, that's a tree. How do I get down safely from here? Okay, this'll work. This will not work. This is not going to work. I return. Boom. We are struggling for... No! She want the furnaces, not the damn saplings. God, why? Why'd you do that? Shit. I didn't know. Now, I get to see just how bad I am at this video game. Are those new village buildings or are those old? Now that I think about it, one of them did maybe look a little bit different. I know that they're in some, like, ice villages. Okay, let me heal before I make this dumb decision. But I'm pretty sure these are all regular village buildings, to my knowledge. But I know there is, I believe there's a new... No, actually there isn't. Never mind. Yeah, these are old. Oh. What's in here? Nothing of note. Don't exactly need 2 crafting tables. That's the last thing I would need to worry about taking. You know, at least furnaces, it saves me some extra cobblestone for when I make other things. Brewing stand, I don't usually get that far. I want to, but I don't usually, so if I stick around here, then I'll know. Do need sugarcane. That is a Minecraft essential. I thought there was more stuff here. Did I miss a building? Or did I get that little small building to the side of this? No, I don't think I got this building. Okay, hold on. I missed. Smooth moves. Ooh. Bread, we can replace the seeds with emeralds. We can replace that golden fucking shovel. There are things that I could waste instead, actually. Let's get rid of that white wool. Don't need that either. Okay, can't really see the Mega Taiga from here, unfortunately. I wish you could, but oh well. Let's not do that, but I don't need to. I saw another building. I thought I saw another building somewhere over here. There's a grass path, but I don't think it leads to anything. Okay, I think that was the whole village. Kind of well, not even kind of, a really disappointing village. But at least it can serve us. Second joinable world named Twitch Survival, so I decided to hop on Twitch and watch while you're still alive. Good idea. I probably should not make this joinable, seeing as it's not meant to be multiplayer. Thank you for, not reminding me, but informing me. Alright, I was thinking this area might be good. There's not a whole lot of room for a house. But we can always build into the side of the mountain or do something like that. Yeah, by the way, I only play Twitch Survival when I'm streaming. So if you see me on that, it means I am streaming. Figured that's kind of intuitive, but just in case you were curious. I could get more of that coal, but I don't really care. Okay. Where seems like a good place in this area to build a house? Because it's a pretty neat little location here, but there's not a whole lot of room for housing. It is pretty cool, though. Fox. What in the goddamn? Okay. Oop. Nope. Drag in. Okay, that's definitely not going to work if I do it that way. Okay, well, I didn't have to anyway. Yeah, I don't really think there's anywhere... Hello, other fox? Yeah. I haven't really seen any great land. I can get rid of... I can take... Well, I can't take the map out of my hand because it would just go back into my hand or something like that. I mean, I can kind of develop this area here. I'd have to do a little bit more landscaping, but to be honest, I'm not sure if it's really worth it. As neat as it looks, it doesn't really... It's just not really a good area, I think. It's kind of the issue, okay? I mean, mountains are really cool, but they just don't really work very well for homesteads. For land. Not to mention, this mountain only... It barely gets... I mean, it's probably closer to 200 blocks where it starts to get snowy, which is pretty impressive, frankly. Because I think the old block limit was like 250. Which means any builds I have in my creative world based on block limit are going to be slightly different. I don't want that. Okay, well... I don't know if we're going to find anything particularly better. Right back, gotta do something quick, no problemo. So, I'll take it. That was a really cool view, to be honest. I think if I clear out some of the trees over here, that will improve this area here, and that little floating sky block is kind of an issue. Alright, let's start landscaping this area and get to work on making this area a place for a house. That village was very unfortunate, though. There really was nothing there of note, and that's definitely going to come back to bite me that I chose to... I didn't really choose a great location. I could definitely choose a better location. Although neither of my spawns in the, since this update have been all that great, I've had to wander very far before I actually end up. Why are all these trees like one or two blocks too tall? I don't understand. But yeah, I mean, Fuck me. Stop doing that, goddammit. Just fucking... Fuck you. There we go. Cool. There are a lot of trees in this area to clear out. Unfortunately, close to that coastline, it's not too big of a deal, but still. God damn it. Stop fucking doing that. I'm gonna run out of axe too. Like a fucking middle schooler in the damn locker room. Okay, well, I'm not gonna be able to get up there if I do that. So let's not do that. Nope. Missed. Fortunately, we already have a chest in our inventory that we can work with here to kind of stash some items that I'm not really needing at the moment. Alright, tag and bag a few more and then move on. Leave that just in case this one is one block too tall. No, this is, well, maybe. Go to being. Can't eliminate that. Okay, and some berries. Okay, I'm stupid. And some berries. That I can't pick up because I don't have the room. So, there's not enough flat land here. There's just nowhere near enough flat land for me to work with. And I filled up the entire chest off the bat. Nice. Actually, I wanted the whole thing. Okay. I mean, I kind of had to set up shop here. I've ran out of room anywhere else. You know, this is really all I've got. But we'll work with it. We will work with it. So, let's see here. Okay. I can probably clear out that area and make that into a house. Of course, what I could also do, what I might do is build into that little cliff face there. I think that cliff face has got a little bit of potential. Just build a big ass staircase up to there, or up to there. I could do something with the waterfall. More creative men would have a much better time in this area than I do. I'm gonna have to make up my mind here. If I fill in this block area, this can be a decent house location as well. I don't really have the dirt to do such a project, but I can keep that in my head at least. But I think building into the cliff face is in my best. I think I should build at the bottom and then expand upward and just kind of have floors and floors of rooms for different purposes. Let's try that out. Let's do that. And then I'll scope the area out a little bit more later on once I have a basic house planned out already. Also means I don't have to use any particular blocks to do things, although eventually I might make the interior look a little bit prettier. So I think we're going to start right here. We're going to... Okay, good start. I don't really have a whole lot of room early on to expand this way, so I think we're going to have it expand very far that way. And then we're just going to figure out what exactly we want to do with each individual room, or at least how many rooms I can even really make have a purpose. So let's start with the base room, which I think will be storage. I think we'll start that one off as the chest room. How far back do I want this to go? How far back should this go? We'll try and make it even, I guess. So, starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll do a 10 block. We'll go 10 blocks. So that might even be a little bit excessive. Maybe we should do 8. We'll work with that by now. We'll just make it a 10 by 10 for each room. Well, to be honest, they don't have to be that wide. I think what I should have done is an 8 by 4. Or an 8 by 6. I'm going to make this an 8 by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4... Nope. Why am I counting like that? So starting here... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we go this way, 6 blocks. And that should be about enough. Now we just clear this out. And each one's going to be 3 blocks tall. And of course we can expand out laterally this direction, which I believe is south. We can expand out laterally south if we so choose to. So, condensed into one small outcropping here, what all would one make here, you know? Let's see, so... Oh, didn't mean to break that. I'm going to replace this all with wood, though. So, this should work, and my pickaxe is going to break soon. Pleb Cult Leader. How you doing? And, wow, that's awfully convenient. Good timing there. Alright. So, I'm going to break this block just for convenience's sake, and I'm actually going to place one here. And we're going to get rid of this, because it's in my way. Okay. So, let's start working on a basic... Oh, this is the first block here. Well, that'll work for every block except for, like, these ones. Those could prove... Well, we can always just... actually, the whole way up. That's going to be something of an issue. So... to compensate for that... we're actually going to start here. Which means that my accidental block breaking here, I still have to make a pickaxe. Did you just start this world? Yeah, this is the first episode with this world. This is a new world I created for the new second part of the Caves and Cliffs update, as you can see. So, I can't put that anywhere. Well, I guess I can put some of it away. There we go. As it turns out, I actually have a lot more of this already in here. Anyway. Okay. So, I need my crafting table. And I don't know why I left my chest out here. I'm going to bring that in here soon. I need another one, though. Alright, just place that right here. This is fine. Make another chest, but more importantly, make another pickaxe. Got heaps of stuff. That's definitely what I'd call it. Been going for, what is that, 55 minutes now, so don't exactly have nothing. So, just to make sure this is still the proper amount of blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we do want to break all these blocks out. Be back? Alright, no problem. Want to break out all these blocks for the sake of the wall. So we're going to make it wood so it looks slightly more appealing. I do kind of want to have windows, though. So, I'm going to have to break out a few blocks, and visibility stops here, which is 1444, which is right here. Where did my pickaxe go? Oh, was I not using it? I don't think I was. What? Oh, well, that's because of this. So we'll get rid of that. Cool. Alright, we're gonna keep some of the other stuff. I should go to bed. We're just gonna keep all this stuff right here for now, but we are gonna move this as we start developing the floors better. Welcome back, pleb cutter, pleb cult leader. Why did I keep thinking cutter in my head? It's weird. Anyway, try and get as much of that as possible. Toss all of it into a chest here that I'm going to end up breaking later anyway, so maybe that's not the most effective method, but I didn't pick up the other chest, so I don't have a choice. Alright, toss all this shit in here. Just had to annoy another streamer. Relatable. Alright. Now we got everything. So, we'll make the stairway over here. Still need to bring it up another block. Is that dirt? Why? Why is there dirt here? Okay. It's just fun. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. They get banned from chat. Only some streamers can actually do that. I don't know if I can do that. Can you say this? No, I cannot. I can't say I can. It's just a large collection of letters. Welcome back here, you squid. Actually, I have to go now. Bye. Okay. See you around. Okay. That's the roof taken care of, although I need to break another block for the wood, which will end up being the floor of the next room, I think. I'm probably going to have to get more spruce. I don't know how many floors this is going to end up being. Not sure how many I want it to be. I'm just going to add another floor every time I think of a reason to have another floor. Thinking... What am I thinking? It's the age-old question. But yeah, I'm thinking... I mean, for starters, a chest room... There's going to eventually be another portal room. Probably. We'll see. I ain't too sure yet, excuse me. A bedroom, a farm room. Stuff to that extent. I don't know. I'm still kind of figuring out this plan here, but we're going to do it. And I'm going to have a absolute ass ton of stone by the end of this. I have to make a lot of picks, though, we'll say. Let's make an armory room. Okay, I can do something with that. Okay. I'll have to think of exactly how that would work, but I can... Okay, that'll work. I had to make sure that I wasn't going to be breaking into open air by doing that, and I'm not, so we're good. Okay, new pickaxe. Not there. At least I will have a pretty much infinitely replenishing amount of stone. Hopefully I'll get some iron in the process, or at least some coal or something. I have to remember specifically not to do exactly what this is right here, and place wood where there does not need to be wood. Is that all of it? Yep, that's all of it. Place it just so I don't forget to. Boom, 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 boom. Make sure I remember this is where the floor starts for the next room. I might end up running out of this stuff, but that's okay. And I just clogged up this, which is not what I was supposed to do. Here we go. Where did that go? Did I pick that up? I guess. Didn't seem like it, but whatever. Yeah, that needs to be there too. This is normally the part that like YouTubers would like cut out of the video, but that's not my problem. It is, but I'm gonna pretend like it's not. So I think this first room here is just gonna kind of be like a lounge of sorts. I don't really want the first floor to be the bedroom. That's not really my style. I'm thinking the bedroom will be probably the third floor. But I don't really know what I would do for a lounge room, so I think this will actually be the main floor. Or like the... some or other. What am I thinking of? My arm, or my arm, yeah, my arm. My eye just... my ear just started ringing. Apparently, I got, like, flashbanged or something. My brain got flashbanged, because I could not figure out what my ear was. I'm not sure what the deal with that was. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's legit. Alright, now we move on to the floor. I like the new terrain generation. So far, to be honest, I haven't noticed a whole lot of differences. I haven't done any real mining yet, so I'm not sure how exactly all the caves work. I mean, I will say, this... yeah, this, you know, this is pretty cool. But, to be honest, it's not really... I mean... this is feasibly something that would have been in Minecraft already. In fact, I'm not even sure if this is, like, that out of the ordinary. But I will say, I've also noticed that it seems like the biomes have gotten kind of smaller. Like, I feel like I was able to cross a lot of biomes really quickly in the early part of this. And that was kind of odd. But... I don't know. Other than that, I guess, a lot of it's just, we'll have to kind of wait and see a little bit, because I'm not exactly sure yet how I feel about most things. But I was very excited for the second part of Caves and Cliffs, because I knew that it was going to be kind of a, I mean, I'm a big mountain guy, as a resident of good old mountain time. You know, mountains have always been very appealing to me. So, an improvement in Minecraft Mountains. I mean, the new, like, menu is really cool. And I was hoping to see some of that here. Unfortunately, I haven't yet. But eventually I will go out exploring and continue trying to find some. However, I do recall seeing some in a world I made with, okay, that's legit. Scotland and Ohio earlier today. And Ohio found some, so maybe I'll check that out from there. I ain't too sure yet, but... Okay, so... This is what we're working with here so far. This is floor 1. I'm going to have to make a second floor, and we're going to be doing a lot more mining of trees. My stone pickaxe and axe are almost gone. Let's do some little sorting here. Just make sure we got everything we want. You know. I'm going to move this stuff around later. But for now, I just kind of wanted to. I need that travel bed. Bring that back into my inventory. I will need that in my inventory. Don't need that in my inventory. We'll need that. Don't need that. We can place the other chest down over here. That's where this is going to start. What's next? I do actually want those torches. I don't need the leather right now. Alright, that should be good. I actually like the new menu backdrop panoramic. It's a lot better than the others in my opinion. Yeah, I would agree. It's the best we've seen since probably, let's see, probably update Aquatic. Maybe even before that, actually. It's the best we've seen in a while. I mean, most of them are decent, but this is probably my favorite of late. Compared to, like, oh, I just realized that this is all stone, but you know what? Who cares? Whatever. Yeah, it's a very good backdrop. I will agree. The new music is kind of strange because the menu plays different music now, which I'm not exactly sure how I feel about that yet, but I'm sure I will get used to it. So I'm not really concerned about it by any means. All right. Let's... Starting to get kind of close to quote-unquote bedtime. And Ohio wants to play, of course, because, you know, can't not do that. Maybe we've got the basics going here. Ooh, let me get some sand for... Ooh, I could use some leads. I've had a lot of trouble finding iron in the new update. I mean, that could just be because I'm not really looking in the right place, and I haven't done much exploring of caves, but I feel like iron spawns at a certain level now. I could be wrong. I could just have not found any when I was, you know, because I'm not looking in the right place. I'm not too sure, but it seems to me like it doesn't spawn where it's supposed to. Or not doesn't spawn where it's supposed to, but doesn't spawn where I would expect it to, I guess. I haven't heard the menu music yet, mainly due to the fact that I have the music volume turned down. A lot of people do. I like to leave it not off, but kind of medium. You know, quiet enough as to where it's not intrusive, because Minecraft music can be really fucking loud. Actually, what do I have it at? Settings, whenever that loads in, it always takes a minute. Audio. Music. I actually have it at 90, so I actually have it decently loud. But I like Minecraft music, so I usually have it playing. You're definitely too high on the y-axis for iron ore. That's what I thought. I Didn't know if there was a restriction to that. I didn't know if that was always there. Because usually you don't spend time, you know, I mean, not this high above sea level. This is pretty average above sea level. Usually you don't spend a whole lot of time yay high above sea level. So, it's kind of confusing, I guess. Alright, let's see here. What else do I need to do? I know I need other things. Oh yeah, cook this one piece of fucking whatever that is so I can put in a window. Put in a window. If I had enough, I'd make a pane, but frankly, I can't be bothered to do such a thing. I think a pane would probably work better for the purpose of what we're doing here, but whatever. More shit I have to throw into my inventory. I have another chest, which actually means that I should really be breaking this and tossing all this shit in here, where it is much more useful. And out of space. Grab everything else. Toss it in. Not toss it in, because I need to place the damn chest first. Now I can place it in. There we go, that's better. Actually, I have more beef, so now that goes into the main section like it normally would be. Alright, our one glass. Boom. Now completely enclosed. Fully made house. Of course, we have this little thing here, which once I get, I'm gonna get some more wood to build a. I would put valuables in a separate chest. I do. Once I progress enough to, once I fill up a whole large chest, I then build multiple chests. This room is going to become the storage room eventually. So I separate them by blocks. You know, miscellaneous items, shit that I, you know, stuff like fucking rotten flesh and shit that I don't have any use for. Valuables, stuff that I either use to craft with a lot, or, you know, obviously, you know, valuables, things that I want easy access to and want to know where they are. Tools and armor, and then food. I think that's all the individual styles of chest I use. So that's usually what I do. And actually, I should have aligned it by here. That would make more sense. So I will do that later. For now, I don't really feel like doing it. For the sake of symmetry. Not that it's relevant, because I'm going to be breaking this down later to put somewhere else. I don't know. I'm still kind of figuring out exactly how this is going to be laid out. Of course, there's going to need to be a crafting table in here, and this is just going to be the storage room, but it's also probably going to have a crafting table, and the furnace and the smoker. Maybe the furnace and the smoker will go in a different place. Maybe I'll keep, like, a blast furnace down here, and some other basic. You know, so this is kind of the room that if I need to grab something, I need to make something, I need to do something like that, then I can do that, and then the next floor will be the bedroom, and eventually I'm going to have a farm floor, stuff of the sort. But after about an hour 14, that's about where I am going to call it for episode 1 of season 2 of Minecraft Survival. Wow, that's a really bad time to tune in, Ohio. Well, ask him yourself, I guess, there. Seeing as he's right here. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna end stream yet. Our chat's actually becoming active for once. So, we're gonna continue on. I need to make a ladder. So I'm going to use some of the oak that I got for crafting. We're going to make a second floor. that's all I can make. More sticks. More sticks. 3. I need to make a shovel, don't I? Shovel, shovel. I have a shovel, actually. That's convenient. Alright, now we got a basic platform to begin with here. So, throw that in there, throw that in there, and let's put in as much work as we can with this dilapidated ass pickaxe. So remember, well, actually it'll be pretty easy to remember how far, because I just gotta go. Actually, it's not. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 6. Okay, this side is 6, the other side's by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, now go this way. Nice distant cave noise. I think that's enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't count. I think that's only 6. Yep, and please be enough. I think that's the end of it there. This pickaxe is not going to make it all this way, I can tell you already. Oh, hi, man. Yeah, that's Merc. That is Merc, in fact. In the party. Okay. Pickaxe. Number 3. This is the issue with building a house in a mountain. All of a sudden, this becomes an issue. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finish up this one. And now, finish up gutting it. So I'm thinking this is going to be the bedroom. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this much of a bedroom, but, you know, we'll figure it out. Boom. Basic floor plan. I don't think any of my torches are in my inventory here. No, they're not, so I have to grab them. Boom. I need to make more torches soon, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. Alright. So, I think I just realized that this is not even, is it? No, it's even with this side. And I guess it would be even, you know, if this is not really technically a row, which is, I guess we'll say it's not. So, alright, that's where the window goes. Oh, fuck. So let's start digging out that there wall. Making ourselves a nice thingy here while we're at it. I think we'll finish up this room and then we'll call it a day after this. I think this will be good. To be honest, there's not much I can really do here without starting up a whole new thing. So we're not going to bother doing that. We're just going to do this. Wood 1, That's not wood, I just realized. That's annoying. I have to make that wood too. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, and boom. Cool. And now on to the... Well, I got to finish this wall. Finish opening this wall. I need more sand. I'm gonna have to get a steadier supply of sand. I mean, granted, actually not really. I'm only gonna need a few sand, to be honest, to make this. This is not a very complex window structure. Alright, and wood all the way through here. Pick that up. And of course I'm missing one whole block. But I have more. Not a whole lot more. But I do have more. Alright, let's bring the bed up here now that that part is pretty much done. I'll put one chest next to it like I normally do. We'll place it here, and then we'll probably put another one here at some point. This place is dark. Is that level? Well, not if I don't put it like that. Cool. Now that's even, and that will work. I'll need to make more torches later. Did you get a new mic? No. This is the same mic I've been using for quite a long time. Sometimes it varies as to how far it is away from my mouth, and that might be some element of how it might sound different, but no, this is the same old, same old. Alright, I guess since we're doing that, let's head to bed. And then, alright. Well, we've got something of a little homestead here. I'm gonna do more work on here. Obviously, I need to make the roof taller and finish up the wall up there, but for now, we're gonna call it that. Oh, thank you. So that is actually going to do it for episode 1 of season 2 of Minecraft Survival. I just realized that it's not going to be very long before I have to start breaking more blocks, so that might be an issue. But that's not an issue for today, that's an issue for later. Overall thoughts on the new update. I will say I actually do like it a pretty decent bit, so far, at least. It seems that, I mean, I need to do more exploring in caves to figure out exactly how different that is, and I mean, obviously this is... Oh, I done read. I mean, this is a pretty evident, you know, example of how exactly everything works. But there's a lot more in store for us to find. We haven't found any snow-capped. There's a little bit of snow at the top of that, but not really. It's not really snow-capped. Need to find... What else do I need to find? Better village. Yeah, there's a bunch of things I need to find. But, in short, so far I am enjoying this new update, and I'm happy to be starting anew once again with a new Minecraft series. In terms of Minecraft on the channel, those of you who did not already see, I uploaded a video about my creative world if you want a look into my style of building when I am completely uninterrupted by the restrictions of survival. And there are a handful of builds built by, actually quite a few builds, built by various other people that I know, mostly parts of the militia, but not entirely. There's also plans to start a new multiplayer survival series. I'm thinking with Scotland, that's the plan, but I do know that that's not going to be uploaded terribly often. So we'll talk about that. We would have started it today, but Scotland's Lisp is a little bit worse than usual because of some teeth work, is I guess the simplest way of putting it. So, also, the latest episode of the podcast, episode 14, is up. A new guest, IRL friend of Ohio Man, who also has the same name, coincidentally enough. So, check that out if you have not already. That one was on Minecraft, if you want to see more Minecraft, as anyone should. And other than that, that is all for episode 1. Probably, honestly, will not be too long before I start again, or before I upload again. I tend to really like recording Minecraft for the first few episodes, and then it kind of tapers off. But till then, oh well. So, have a good one, everybody.